Hello, everybody. Now, don't be mad at me. I did not record the class today. I know I told some people I'm going to record it. Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. So, I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to review what topics I was going to cover in the class. Of course, it's not a live experience, so we had more questions. We had questions about data checker. We had questions about stats. So I did go into more detail, but since it's just me, I'm just going to focus on what I was going to cover for today. But you can always call me or email me, whatever you need, so that I can assist you. Okay? So first off, we're going to view the performance of listings in the MLS. Okay? So I'm going to go into one of our members here who did allow me to review their information during the live class, so I hope he didn't mind this. I hope. I'll take it down. All right, so if you want to review the performance in the MLS, my matrix, my listings, and here's an overview of your listings once you go to my hit counters. Okay. Also, since you guys missed it and since I didn't record it, I'm going to add an additional feature that someone just told me about. All right, anywho, so client portals, I can see who, how many portal visits. So whatever agent sent it over to the one home to their clients, that's how many 2429 Joe Davis Road. That's how many times the portal was visited for this address. Okay. Then you have views. So how many times that property was viewed in the portal, how many times it was favorited, auto emails, how many times it was sent out on the auto emails, 258, just this property. How many agent views, 110. And as far as the agent published and rejected, you do have the option to send out an auto email, but you approve it before you send it out. Okay, if you don't know about that, it's videos about it somewhere, or call me. So for this property, 14 were approved by an agent who said, you know what, I think this will be good for my client, send. And then you have agent rejected where they didn't send it at all. Now, if you want to send a copy of the MLS performance to your client, you can do that by email or print. And FYI, I did click the hyperlinked numbers. See that? If I do agent views, you see how it automatically selects what I'm clicking. Portals, you see portal views. Yeah, or I can select them all and email them. Okay, that's MLS Performance. Now, it's a new feature called List Track right here. And let me go. All right, so here's the dashboard. This is just an overview. How many visitors? How many views? Hover over, they'll tell me 5,000. Okay, not inquiries yet, but that's a dashboard. Market, where it's hot at, probably Texas. You know, I can see that. What area? So of course it's this area. All right, so I'm going to go to listings so that I can get an overview of the actual listing analytics. And listing stats does the same thing as online analytics, okay? So it goes to the same place. So I'm going to go to this active listing and click view share seller report. This is what's going to go out to your client. Okay, so you put your client information in there. I'm going to show you where to schedule it in a moment, but this is the report they will get. Okay, so since it was listed, 427 views, 3 favorites, tells you the top 10 websites, 199 on Zillow, top 10 cities, Dallas. Now, next I'm going to show you how you can use RPR to prospect in Dallas, since you have an area to prospect. And then Eric Houston, that's all of his branding. And you can go here to update that information if you want. Upload your picture, okay? I really hate that you guys missed this class because they asked so many good questions. I mean, I love an interactive class, and that was really good. All right, so now I'm going to go into RPR, which is free to you, and prospect in the Dallas area, okay? Now here we have some shortcuts. So I'm going to prospect and it will walk me through it. So I'm looking for buyers because I have a listed property. Research, map search, and I'm residential, yes. Dallas. Now the issue with this is it was a lot of properties in Dallas, right? So to make it easier, I couldn't think of a way to make it easier, was to actually just go into my map and draw around there. That's what I should have did in the class. I'm clicking around, didn't know anything. All right. Okay. So 487 properties. Let's just go to mailing labels. And then I can actually do an Excel sheet so I can keep that. Same with the PDF where I have printable labels. And then do property owner name, because usually when you have current residents, they trash that. I know I do. And then you have 2,000 exports each month for free. So I'm just going to do 1 to 10 so that you can see what it looks like. All right, so now that you have your labels, you can go in. One second, let me get the address from where we were prospecting. Okay. Now that you have the labels, okay, I'm going to go into location for that property. Put the city on. Okay, and create a report from here. So I can do this in 2 ways. Create a report and just do a flyer for marketing material, and that's what it'll look like. Or I can use Canva, free platform you can use to create marketing material. It has templates, and you can pretty much create whatever you want to create. So let's just use the first one. And I do want to point out the ones that says Pro, I pay $12 a month. One of the agents here says she paid $120 a year to use these Pro. I mean, it has templates. It has, like when I go in here, I can use elements, photos, you know, I can use so many different things. I can type in a certain item, like, you know, I want a lake, you know, I want it to be photo. I don't want it to be a graphic. And I can drag this in here and put a lake in there. It's amazing. I love it. And then I put my home features, whatever, my contact information. And from here, share, I can download it, share it on social media, or even print it. Okay, so if I want to print it, I decide what I want to do with it. Let's do square cards. Tells me how much it's going to be. You know, you can do front and back, but this is also how you can do your marketing. Okay, another thing that I want to show you in RPR is, let's go back to this property. I can create a CMA. Okay, so CMA. Matter of fact, let's go home and create a CMA. I'm not going to go through it. I did it through the class. I'm going to have an RPR class in September, so look out for that. And speaking of class, let me show you this first. CMA shortcut will walk you through a CMA. Okay, now I said I was going to do that in my next class. If you ever have issues registering for classes, that means you don't have an account set up. I will email you the create your account link because you won't be able to register. Okay, let me break down the info hub. So if you don't create an account, it's looking at you as a non-member. So everybody who came to the class, I looked up each one of them and sent them a link because the link expires in 72 hours, okay? So if you don't have it, if you don't think you have it, let me know so I can look it up, because this is the info hub. This is the new growth zone account. This is what replaced Navica. Now I'm going to show you the features, okay? So on our website, member login, that's going to take you here. And if you don't have an account yet, create one so that you'll be able to have this. The Members Plus app. Let me show you. Hey, Members Plus. Download that app so that you have access to this. All right, so just an overview of the Growth Zone account. You have a balance, you can set it up there. I mean, you can see the balance here. Any upcoming events here. Like I said, if you register and it comes back with an error or anything, you do not have an account set up. If you need to change your username, password, Communication preferences. How do you want us to reach you? I used to put forums in there. I don't think, let me see. I used to put forums directly into here, but nobody watched my last video, so I'm not putting it in there anymore. I'm going to continue to send it via email. Anywho, so there's your upcoming class, my info. If whatever you change in here, it will update in the MLS, okay? Billing info, you can set up auto pay here. My directory. So when anyone walks into the office or requests a realtor, we can't tell you to go to this person or the person I'm using, Eric Houston. I can't recommend Eric Houston. I just have to tell them to go to resources, find a realtor, and there's the directory. Okay. Gosh dog it. Hey, there you go. You can customize your directory. You see that? I can add a video. I can add, what else? Pictures. I can update my listing so that, you know, mine's more flashy, I guess. I don't know. But you can update your directory. All right. My subscriptions are usually for committee members. Here's events. Okay. Continuing education. I put a catalog in there so that you can keep track of what you have. You see, Eric has subscribed to all of my catalog items. This is just if you take a class with me, you can actually see, hey, I took 3 hours towards my continuing education. You see, you enroll. The enroll button usually is over here, but since he has already enrolled in them, it is tracking it for him. Okay, this one is in progress. So when he takes a class that meets this criteria, it will show him. Okay, but I always recommend you go to TREC because this actually shows you what you need. Overall, we are used as a resource and as a guide, but overall, this is where you need to go to see, okay, I completed all of my education. Once this says completed, then you pay your renewal fee, and then this expiration date will update. Okay, Info Hub, what else? Here's a directory list, Realtor Store. If you want to purchase items that's in our store, click that link and you can do that. Okay, what else? I showed you Canva. I showed you that you can create a CMA. In RPR, if you're wondering, because this is one of the questions in the class, what is shared here? This is a national database. So everything, everywhere, you know, it has all of the associations that are linked to RPR. You can see what counties, 254 in Tyler are covered. Other states, see that one doesn't. Let me pick one that does. North Carolina shares with RPR, and it tells you what counties. Okay, that's just how you do that. Now, Blink. Now, if you want your, if you pass over your digital card, not digital card, your card to most people, it usually ends up under their car seat, something like that. But with Blink, you can create your digital card where they can scan it. Hold on, scan it and it'll be in their phone. Okay, if I scan your QR code, you see the background there, they can scan it and they'll see your name, your photo, whatever, however you set it up. So let me log in. My card. All right, so that's my card. So on my phone, if I'm meeting with someone and they want my business card, I'll just turn it around and they'll scan my QR code. It'll come to their phone and they can save my contact right there. Save my contact, email me, go to my website. Everything will be there, okay? And you can also connect it with your actual email as your signature, okay? So that's something I didn't go over in the class. If you have any questions, let me know. Please let me know if you need me to send you the link to set up your account. Other than that, I hope that makes up for me not recording the class. I'm so sorry. Have an awesome day.